you notice I don't wear sunglasses no more?
I did not notice. New year, new you, new look.
Yeah, I was thinking maybe the people should see my eyes.
Yeah, they're so beautiful.
No, I think they're shitty, but I think I think things are funnier like when you get real good facial expressions, and I think my eyes are a big thing, you know?
Yeah.
Like when it comes to like expressions.
Yeah.
Like sometimes I have big eyes, so sometimes I think when I go like, you know, people are like, look at this loser. You know? I think it makes it just funnier.
I saw a Instagram reel where it was like these Inuit people talking about how they communicate and stuff.
What's Inuit?
I don't know, like Eskimos.
Oh, I never heard that.
So they were like their no or yes is like all facial.
Oh, it's like part of their speaking? Interesting. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Solving the Pod. I'm your host, Jordan Tondo. To my right, I'm going to say right now because it looks stupid when I say left on camera. To my right, my chode host, Emil everybody. The Grizzly Bear. What's up, buddy? How you doing?
Doing good.
Sorry, I'm getting everything ready.
It's
I thought I was ready.
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm good, brother.
Fantastic.
You know what I wanted to do? Shout out to one of our sponsors, Yuma Dispensary.
Yuma Dispensary.
I'm actually going to put 3 of these in my drink.
Oh, are you?
Yeah, I got some
oh, man, I drank most of mine.
Starbucks here.
You know what? I'll do one, too.
You want to go get the rest of your coffee?
No.
Oh, no more
I'll
coffee,
do it
huh?
in water.
Dude, how much coffee have you had? You still jittery?
I am.
I only have 3 packs left. Do you want one?
I have some.
Oh, in that brown bag?
Yeah, or front me one and then you only have 3 left.
I only have 3 left.
And you need 3.
You know me, dude. How many do you take?
Yuma Dispensary.
Maybe you shouldn't show that brown bag. That's not how they give it to you.
Yuma Dispensary. That's how I keep it.
But yeah, guys, make sure you guys check out Yuma Dispensary. I'll put the address right here because I can't remember it right now on the top of my head. But when you go in, make sure you tell them Slobbing the Pod sent you. I think they still have stickers there. I don't know. They'll hook you up with some stuff. But yeah, guys, sprinkles, dude. I tried these for the first time.
Don't you?
I don't want to be disrespectful.
Don't you?
I tried these for the first time when they first gave them to me, and they are amazing. You piece of shit. You fucking asshole. And dude, all they do is pour them in anything that's any type of liquid. You can even put it in food as long as it has liquid, like gravy, ranch dressing.
Were you doing it in your gravy over the holidays?
I should have. Yeah. No, dude, shout out once again, Yuma Dispensary. I got a 100 milligram chocolate bar from them. Took 50 of that. I think I should have maybe only done like 3 because it got me.
I'm not even doing a full one. You fucking piece of shit.
So if you guys can tell, Emil's doing half of one.
Yeah, like 5 millis.
I do 3, so 30 millis.
Okay.
They're 10 each. And once
Everyone
again, guys,
has a different tolerance.
Yes. And once again, guys, I'm not saying you should do this. This is what I take. You know, start with 1, maybe start with half of 1, see how and work your way up.
It's not a competition. Do what feels good.
It's not a marathon, it's a race.
Yeah, baby.
Or is it the other way around? No, I said it right?
I don't know. Oh, it's not a sprint, it's a marathon.
I said it so wrong.
Yeah, you did.
But
I think we got it.
Damn, that's a lot, huh?
I mean, it's there's a mountain of powder on top of your coffee.
Yesterday I took 3 of these before we watched the shout out new Barbie movie. I know I'm a little late, but yeah, we watched it yesterday. Took 3 of these and it made the movie so much better. Look at that, dude! I'm so excited to drink this. It's cool because I'm gonna get jittery and like high at the same time.
Yeah, mellow you out a little.
No, dude.
It'll.
I hate that there's things that cancel other things out. You know.
Yeah.
Like why can't I just be like super amped and also like very high?
You can.
Like a cracked out high person. Can you do that?
Yeah, bro. Speedballs.
Does it have weed in it?
Heroin and cocaine.
Oh, no. Okay, chill, buddy. I don't want no, I just want to like I just want to drink like a lot of energy drinks and then like smoke weed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, not like that. Oh, by the way, can I sue like Starbucks if I'm lactose and they still put milk in my shit? And I get the shits? Can I sue them? Cuz they accidentally I'm sorry, I didn't know cuz you know, and
if they accidentally put
dairy
in there
and I'm
when
lactose.
You specifically said no, can you sue them?
Should I?
No.
Can I?
I don't know. Probably
Technically.
Probably not. Because you pooped your pants?
Okay, think about this, though.
What?
Because some people have it worse than others. Luckily, me, if I have some dairy, like, okay, like I might get like the farts or something. Dude, but I know some people like, they'll like throw up. They get like bad cramps. They get really bad. So like, imagine you go to Starbucks. You say, hey, I want oat milk because I'm lactose, you know?
Yeah.
And then, you know, they're busy or whatever. They accidentally give you some regular milk instead of oat milk. You drink it. And you go home and you start like throwing up shit in your brains and stuff, all because they gave you milk when you specifically said not to. Can you sue them?
I'm not a lawyer, but I hope not.
Why not? What's the difference between that and like someone giving someone like E. coli?
I think E. coli is more of a dangerous. I don't think anyone's going to die from being lactose intolerant. They're just going to be uncomfortable for a little bit.
That sucks though, dude. Cause like, so like when I, like this morning, right? Cause the reason I'm saying this is cause they gave me cold foam at the top, which is dairy. Yeah. And I clearly asked for oat milk.
Okay. I think we need to limit your caffeine going into these morning recordings.
Why am I starting off hot?
You're twacked out.
I'm sorry, dude. I was just thinking about this.
Is this how you were at the dispensary when you were like, everyone must have thought I was coked out?
Probably.
Because you just got jacked on caffeine and we're talking like this to people that don't know you.
Yeah, that's exactly why. I just assume everyone knows who I am at this point. So, they're like, the fuck's wrong with this guy?
It's me, Jordan from Song About.
You don't know? You don't know?
Grab a seat.
Grab a seat. But yeah, dude, I don't know, because this happens sometimes. And when I get coffee, I plan the coffee I'm getting for that day.
Of course.
Because if I know I'm just gonna get some coffee and go home, okay, then I'll get some dairy product in it because I know I'll be home like a shit. But like, if they fuck me right now and I drink this in like an hour, I have to shit myself. I know I can probably poop here, but it's uncomfortable. I'm gonna have to go. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have to go my whole day with little cramps in my stomach. It ruins my Saturday, and I shouldn't be able to sue Starbucks.
All right. Sue Starbucks. Yes.
Am I Karening right now? Is that
a little bit? It's a little bit Karening.
All right.
Because so you got a little diarrhea. So you got some cramps. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, side note too, guys. I apologize. Last episode, we know that it died. The camera died.
The camera died.
Which is a fucking rookie mistake. After 100 and some episodes, there's no way we should be still doing this. So I apologize. But I'm not gonna make excuses. I fucked up.
We changed.
We changed some
our
things.
Camera.
Yeah. So we're working with some.
We're getting used to it. Working the bugs out. Never again.
Never again. Won't happen again. I promise. Hopefully the camera's recording.
Hopefully.
All right, let's get into this. We got some good stuff. Let's see. First, you want to go with the creepy kid stuff?
Yeah.
I was thinking about this. I've been playing with my kid, and I'm like thinking, like, man, like, later down the future when he's like able to talk and he's walking around, it's gonna get kind of creepy when he just like kind of just pushes our door open at like 2 a.m. And I just like wake up to some kid standing at the edge of my bed. I froed up.
It's gonna happen.
I froed up. Can I sleep with you guys?
I froed up. and then you got to decide if you're gonna go start the laundry, or just let him crawl in the bed, or you got to get up, brush teeth, assess the damage. You got to do all that. It's not over just because he came to your bed.
No, but like you don't do like just get him naked, put some fresh clothes on, and then go back to bed. Like, do you have to brush his teeth?
Maybe not. Maybe not brush the teeth.
I'm talking like 3 a.m. You're like dead asleep.
If it's bad, maybe rinse your mouth out. But like, I have to. I can't go to bed knowing there's like puke on the bed in the other room.
Oh yeah.
I got to go strip those sheets, get them in the washer, maybe start it depending on how late in the morning it is. If it's 3, I'm starting it.
No, yeah, we wouldn't do that either. I'm just saying like, because like even if the dogs, like when they would shit the cage and we in the middle of the night we just happen to go get water and we're like, oh fuck. Like as much as I didn't want to because I knew they were gonna roll around in it, I was like, I'd have to take them outside, have to ball that shit up. We just ended with that. We would just throw away because it was old blankets. But yeah, no.
So you would leave them in the shit for the rest of the night?
No, we took them out and we had to clean them. We took them outside,
in the middle
cleaned
of
the
night.
cage, threw the whatever sheets they were on away, put fresh ones down, kind of clean their paws. So yeah, I wouldn't do that with my kid.
Yeah.
But another thing I was thinking about though was, did your kids have any imaginary friends? They're still pretty young, so I guess they still could technically.
Yeah, I mean, maybe if they saw like on a cartoon that someone had an imaginary friend, they like said it, but it was nothing that stuck.
Dude, that's exactly what I think about. Like, I think imaginary friends with kids are like a movie, like a TV show type thing. Because I mean, I didn't have one. I didn't know anyone growing up having one. And like, if anything, maybe I had like a teddy bear that I talked to, like if it was a person.
Sure.
but it's actually a physical thing. But I'm not just like in my room with nobody at all.
Yeah.
Saying like, having full-on conversations.
What do you think, Brian?
Who's Brian? Mm-hmm. The guy standing over there in the corner.
Yeah, my roommate.
Tell Brian better fucking start paying rent. Yeah. Have you had any like your kids do creepy stuff, like creepy kid stuff?
I mean, really, just that, like appearing, not making a peep, and then just like being there, and then you're just like, oh hey, or like a couple times I've not known they were home, and then they'll like be there.
Oh, that's scary.
Yeah.
What about never like late at night?
Because they came home with their mom, not because like I just wasn't aware that I was in charge of the kids.
No, yeah.
Clarify,
they leave their kids by themselves. That's fine. So they don't know who's going to be home when they get home.
My 6-year-old's just like home aloneing 24/7.
Yeah. What about like late at night? They never do like, what's that? Like point at some shit that's not there. They don't do that.
No. I do that. I see things that aren't there. They're
you
fine.
Scare your kids.
Yeah.
Daddy's going crazy again.
Did you guys see that? And then I just stare out into the dark patio for.
It would have been funny. It would have been funny if when I was like, "Do your kids have an imaginary friend?" You're like, "No." I mean, I do, but they don't.
They don't.
It's like, all right, buddy. Oh, what I was thinking about too. Imagine you grow up and your kid murder you. I was thinking last night we were laying in bed with Oliver, and I was like, "Man, I mean,
it's happened."
No, I know, but like, we were laying in bed with Oliver, and I was like, "Man, he's so cute, and like, he looks like he'll never do anything wrong."
What if he murders us, babe?
Yeah, I was like, no, and then I was like, imagine like he just grows up to murder us, and Sida's like, "Oh fuck, give him back his PlayStation, babe."
She was all ready for bed. Yeah. She was just fading.
She's like, "Yeah." He just walks in, pop, pop. I'd be so pissed, dude. My cute ass kid murders me.
Yeah, I mean,
it'd be your own sometimes.
Historically, though,
it's proven.
It happens, and at least the ones that I know, like the Menendez brothers and shit, like...
That's an exception, though.
That's not an exception.
I don't think they should be in prison. Just going to say that.
Okay. What I'm saying is, like, most cases are like that, in that...
No.
The parents did something.
No. Oh, yes.
The dad.
No. Yes and no. So what he's saying is, what is it, Melendez? What's
Menendez?
Menendez brothers, they killed their dad, but like they were like this rich family, and like the dad was like raping them or like physically.
He was
abusing them?
Physically abusive, like mentally abusive, and potential. Like later, it came out that he was sexually assaulting the older one, I think.
Yes. So then the two brothers ended up killing the dad. Mm-hmm. And then, so with that one, that's a different case. I don't think that's what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is like, there's cases where some white kid kills his mom because they took away his PlayStation or took away his Xbox Pass. That's something crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's like, whoa, dude. But like the brothers killing their dad, that makes sense. And yes, they went to prison and they're still in prison right now. But I that's one of the things where I was like, I don't agree with that one.
Yeah. I just, yeah. He can have his Nintendo Switch. I took it away the other day, and that might be the last time I take it away.
Was it scary? What'd he do?
Pulled a knife.
No way. My little brother used to do that to us.
Did he really? No, my son didn't, didn't really pull a knife.
No, my brother didn't do that. No, yeah, my brother used to get like frustrated like with us. Mm-hmm. Like if we took the video game from him, like, hey, it's your turn. He would go to the kitchen and come back and be like, let me play. What's up, dude? I'd always be like, hey, chill, all right. And
what's up now, motherfucker? Is it one player only now?
And like, I'd be like, whoa, chill, all right, here's the controller. And then my buddy that would come and play with us, he wasn't having it. My brother would pull out a knife and he'd go up and get all closer to him, like, fucking stab me then. Like, my brother just like drop the knife and start crying. I'm like, oh shit. I was like, what if he actually cut you? Yeah. He's like, I don't know. I was really hoping he wasn't going to cut me.
Yeah.
He was just trying to scare him, like overpower him. What are you talking about? Oh, yeah. Your kid's growing up to murder you.
Kids growing up to murder you. Yeah. I hope they don't.
I know, man.
I just hope they don't.
That's another thing I got to worry about now. I got to worry about other people murdering me, and I got to worry about my own kid.
No, man. You just, talk to them, be nice, take them out for ice cream every once in a while. They shouldn't murder you.
But how awkward would it be if they tried murdering you and they didn't like successfully do it?
Mm-hmm.
You still got to keep taking care of the kid.
No. No, I don't think. I think
A
once
10-year-old?
I think once they try to murder you, you can drop them off at the fire station or whatever you do.
What do you do?
I'll figure it out.
No. Like
If my kid tries to murder me and is unsuccessful, I'm not continuing my association with that person.
do you still have love for the kid?
No.
So you just completely act like
Fuck
really?
you. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Not being funny.
You
Really?
see me in the street, kid, I'll fuck you up.
It's
dude.
on site,
It's
motherfucker.
on site, bitch.
You're not 10 no
You don't
more.
remember when you tried to take my life, homie? Do that shit again, bro. Without all the chemicals that I buy and keep under the sink. What's up? You're homeless now.
Yeah, you fucking
You ain't
loser.
got shit, bitch.
That's how there's homeless kids. That would make sense.
They tried to kill their parents and their parents weren't having it.
Are homeless kids allowed? Like if cops see that, they got to do something, right?
I think they got to do something. I think they got to go to foster care or something.
Do cops take away homeless babies that are like with their families though?
I don't know.
Because that's not right, dude.
No,
right?
it's
Like
sad.
if I was a cop and I saw a homeless baby with their family, I'd be like, dude, like you can't have this kid out here.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's tough. You're not giving me a lot right here, Emil. I know what's wrong with you, dog.
It's a very sad topic. I have kids, so I'm like,
We're not gonna be happy all the time.
yeah, that's true.
I have kids. That's what I'm saying. I don't know. If
No, I told you my stance.
No, yeah,
if my
yeah.
kid tries to kill me, they're gonna be homeless, and
There
then they're
is.
gonna get picked up and put in foster, and that's on them.
And then they're gonna grow up, turn to Batman, and fucking murder you. Get it right this time,
I
Dad.
get murdered anyways. Oh no! All right, maybe I do have to keep them then and be nice.
Yes. Definitely.
Why was trying to murder Dad a bad choice?
Now, why won't you do that again?
Yeah.
This brings up our next topic. I think it's cool that we're just ranting, but somehow it's flowing into the next topic. Ways people have killed someone and legally gotten away with it. I wrote this because I was thinking about it. There's people that live this life and they continue their life and they've murdered one person. They're good people though. They murdered someone based on a good reason. They didn't go to prison. They didn't get in trouble for it. And now they just live their life like, yeah, I'm Jerry. I do tax. I murdered a guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy that there's people out there like that.
I don't think they talk about it like that.
No, I mean, obviously not a
Like
mill.
if it's military, they're definitely not talking about it like that.
There's some guys.
Is there some
are.
guys?
There
that
are.
look for opportunities to bring it up.
Yeah, dude. But it's funny too because like when I did that podcast with those guys, like one of the kids was like, "Oh, you're in the military? Did you ever kill anyone?" Like just straight up asked me, and I was like, "No, I didn't." Like, but it's crazy that you would just straight up ask that because what if I did? Like, yeah.
Just take
Next
your
question?
headphones off.
Yeah.
Go outside for a cigarette and a cry.
Can I take a break? The Vince McMahon.
yeah.
So I was thinking I made a list. First off, war, the military,
Yeah.
easy one. That one's a little bit different because that one you set yourself up for that. You know what you're getting into. So that one
Also, society kind of accepts that there's this group that,
have killed like millions of people.
and because we don't want to do it, they did it, and so not props to them for doing it, but like
I
there's
say props to them.
Well, yes.
I think it's dope.
Yes, in the sense of like thank you for your service, but like the thank you for killing.
Yeah.
I don't think it's that. I think it's just a mutual understanding as a society that like I wasn't going to do it. Someone's got to do it.
Yeah.
Thank you for doing it.
Yeah.
But goddamn.
Yeah. True. Did you have to go that hard? Did you have to go all out, dude?
Yeah.
You can just
You just threw that shit into the bunker.
you didn't like take a peek around.
Yeah. You didn't like whistle or ask if anyone was in there. You just threw
Hey,
that
kids, nothing.
shit. Nothing.
Next, professional sports. This comes football players. Maybe they make a fucking hard hit and kill someone.
Yeah.
It's not their fault.
Or what about like just Ray Lewis just killing a guy?
Well, he murdered someone though. That's different. Are you missing the point here?
You're talking about.
I'm talking like unintentionally, like doing something that.
But war is intentional.
Well, that's why I'm saying this one. That's why I said
that's
that one's a little
its own-
different.
Okay.
I'm saying because those guys they go
All right,
into
like
it.
a football player, like a boxer, you knock someone out and they die.
You knock them out to win, win the fight, not to murder them. You know, I know you talk all crazy and stuff like before.
That's gonna fuck you up way worse
Yeah, because a sport that you love, that you make money off, you know what I'm saying? That's your career.
Yeah.
Now you're like, fuck.
It's your life. You trained for it your whole life, and then you ended up accidentally killing someone doing it.
And not only that, but like if you kill one person, what do you say to yourself? Like, when do I stop? When the second person, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I feel like if you kill one person, it's like, bro, I can't do this anymore.
Yeah.
I killed a person.
Yeah.
Like you watched that Gran Turismo movie?
Mm-mm.
You know what I'm talking about?
I remember the video game.
Okay, so yeah, they made a movie which it has the guy that played Hellboy. I don't remember his name. He's in Stranger Things. He's the cop, the sheriff. He's in it. Nissan puts together this event where like whoever gets the highest. It starts with the video game, the Gran Turismo game. Highest like fastest lap. They get called to this competition. They go to a competition and they actually race on like those things. And then you get put in that, and then the kid won first place, so he goes into this next thing. Whole point is they're trying to change a video game racer into a real life racer, and it's based off a true story. This is like a real thing. Like the guy's still racing today. The movie that's based off of, and so like in the movie, this kid, whatever, he's like one of these races. He's going races. Fuck! Racists and races are very close. That's scary.
Yeah, races.
Yeah, dude, I do a lot of races. You're racist? No, like cars. Races. He's going too fast and it catches wind and the car goes off track. And like it's crazy because like he crashes, he's in the hospital, and like you don't know this yet. But then like they tell him like that he killed someone. His car landed on someone that was watching the race and it killed him. And then that's where this all started, because then I was like, well, he obviously didn't go to prison. It's not his fault. There was not even a court thing about it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like if they want to sue anyone, I guess they would sue like the track or whatever for not being safe enough. So like this guy just gets to live like his life.
Yeah, but you're always gonna have
age.
guilt. You're always gonna take blame, and it's gonna fuck you up, and you're gonna need therapy. I don't think it's as simple as like, well, because I didn't get in trouble, like that's it. It's over. Like there's still your mind.
And that's the thing though. That's what I'm saying. Like it's got to fuck with you so much.
For sure.
But like that. What about like burglary? What if someone breaks into your house and you murder the burglar?
I think that's easier.
Right? Mm-hmm. You're protected.
But I think legally you would get in more trouble for murdering a burglar than...
Well, let's just say it's one of those... Let's just say it's
you
Texas.
were completely justified.
Yes.
No one's going to bat an eye.
They were facing you and their back was turned and they were
easy.
running away.
I think that's easy. That's survival.
But like you don't think you get a little guilt from that?
Sure.
A little, right?
As much as...
Because, dude, you took someone's life. Like, there's someone, they're no longer on this earth because of you.
I think there's less guilt in that than any of the other ones that we've covered.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? By a lot.
And the military, too.
And the military.
That is true, because it's specifically your family. The military, you're fighting for, like, other people.
Your country,
yeah.
You know, like maybe your beliefs have changed by the time that you're doing these things. Maybe not, you know, but there's so many more variables. Whereas this is like, I was at home with my family and you straight up violated our privacy and like endangered us, and I had no choice.
It was you or me. It was you or my family.
Yes.
Yeah, dude. Could you...
Now would I act heroically in that
murder someone?
In that instance? Yeah, I don't fucking know. If it happened, I think justifying it would be easier, but you know, I get scared a lot.
Yeah, dude. I don't maybe I should take I mean, I don't have a weapon. I don't have a gun or anything. But like maybe I should take
you do.
Yeah, I do. I have 4.
Yeah.
Don't test me, buddy.
Yeah, me too. 6.
I got a
yeah. A 12.
I got a 12 gauge, a sawed-off. I got a sawed-off shotgun.
Yeah, 9.
I got a 9 mil.
Yeah, 45.
I got a Glock 70.
Glock 12 19.
I got a Golden Eagle.
Oh,
dude,
it's a big one.
Like
Magnum.
I got a Magnum PI, dude. Don't fuck with me.
Magnum. We just all the
Magnum
words,
condoms.
all the words we've heard Cody Beeson say.
Yeah.
Hi, Cody.
Double barrel shotgun. What else? Was that it on that? That's good, huh?
That's good.
That's good. Do you want to talk about how expensive Chipotle is? Do you like Chipotle?
I love Chipotle.
Do you really?
I love Chipotle.
When's the last time you ate it?
A week ago.
Okay. Am I tripping, or is Chipotle expensive as hell?
It is expensive, but also usually when I go, I'm just getting either myself something or like me and my wife something. So it's like $10 to $20 because she gets the
I was say, what are you ordering?
we get bowls usually.
Okay.
And then she'll get like the veggie one. So that comes with guac, no char. It's part of the veggie option.
Well, you don't get no meats.
No meat, but
Meat
she doesn't
sticks.
want meat. She just wants like beans, rice, the sautéed, peppers and
Okay, yeah,
onions, and then she'll like load it up with like lettuce and I don't know if she does. She'll do like the corn and like it ends up being like a hefty bowl still with no meat, and then I get chicken. And I load it up with the salsas and all that lettuce and stuff too, and it ends up being hefty, and it's like $20 for both of us.
No fucking way, dude. So me, I swear to you, I wish I had the receipt. I even told excited. I was like, damn, like we should have kept the receipt, bro. We spent I think $38, and it was just me and her, and she got a bowl.
Yeah,
she did get meat in it, and then I got a burrito, and I got meat in it, but I didn't get anything extra. I don't even think we got guac, but yes,
chips and drinks.
We got a drink. We each got a drink, but bro, it came out to like 30. And
just the drinks are like $8 now.
Okay, and also barbacoa is $10.
Oh yeah,
all the
I get
meats
chicken.
all the
Chicken's
meats
$9.
are way yeah, but like I saw the prices and I was like, all right, man, we're gonna have to splurge a little, but like I really want that, so I'm like, fuck it. But I did not expect it to be that much.
I need to see the receipt. I don't understand how it's that much. If you didn't add double meat or guac,
no.
No chips. It was a burrito, a bowl, and 2 drinks.
Yes. Oh fuck, my phone's recording, but I even have a picture of the menu.
Did you send it to me?
No.
Did you send me the receipt?
No. I didn't send you the receipt.
You didn't?
No.
I feel like I've seen it.
No, I didn't. I wish I said. Even when we said it, I was like, "Did you see how much we paid for that?" She was like, "I know." I was like, "Do you have, she didn't save a receipt though?" And I even tried, but I forgot we paid with her card. I was gonna go back into my account, but I can't. No, it was with her card. But bro, it was, and it's funny because we bring this up because shout out Carlos El Monque. He actually made a video on TikTok about it because he used to work at Chipotle and he made like a video, and of course it went viral because he's fucking famous and shit. Yeah, but
he's good.
He's good, dude. Shout out to the toys. But yeah, dude, he posted a video too talking about it. He's like, yeah, dude, they've kind of fallen off. But dude, it's still so good though. So I guess maybe next time when I go to Chipotle, I'll just go by myself.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll do like a single thing.
Yeah, that's what I do. When my wife's at work, can't take a break for lunch. Kids are at school. I go get myself a little Chipotle, baby. $10. In and out.
In-N-Out's also good.
Oh, In-N-Out's also good, yeah.
In-N-Out's also a little expensive, but it's way more doable.
Yeah.
Because like same thing with me and my girl, like I think we spend like maybe $28, 25, 28 at In-N-Out.
For just the two of you?
Yeah, because I'll do I'll do animal style with
the fries too?
Yeah. I'm fucking all of it, dude.
Okay.
Fucking love it. See, every time I go, I easily finish a double, and I'm like, I could eat another one, but I probably shouldn't because then I'll get like fat, like full. So it like tops me off. But sometimes, dude, I just want to get, what is it? What's a triple?
3x3?
3x3?
That's what I get.
You get a 3x3?
Lettuce wrap though.
Fuck out of here with that
lettuce.
lettuce.
A temple.
Dude, get the fuck out of here. Let's go into our next segment, unpopular opinions.
Okay.
Guys, we got a new segment of called unpopular opinions. It's something we're trying out here. So you just brought up one, and right now, dude, an unpopular opinion. Well, what you brought up was something that you kind of threw to my head. But mine is people who I don't like people that are like newly sober or point out that they're sober, or that people that say, "Oh, I don't drink." Mm-hmm. And in the unpopular opinion part, I don't like people that don't drink alcohol.
Oof.
I know.
I wasn't drinking alcohol when we first started hanging out.
I know you were kind of lame, but
I was.
No, I'm not gonna lie, dude. Because when we first started hanging out, I was more of on the Cody side, and then and then like.
As far as liking people.
As far as like, I could like hang out more with this guy.
Yeah.
Cool, pretty much, I guess.
Yeah.
But Cody didn't drink much either. He just got really high. But
he always had a beer.
Yeah, but like not
sipping a Heineken.
Yeah. But but at the time I relied more on like drinking than I did like smoking. So that's where I was like, oh, these guys don't really drink. But you were just more of like, even that time we went to LA, you're like, I'm gonna go back to the room, guys. I'm going to bed.
Yeah.
And me and Cody stayed till like 4. Nothing cool. We were just fucking hammered, wandering around trying to find food.
Yeah.
But what are we talking about? Yeah. So going back to it. Yeah.
You don't trust people who don't drink, or you just
no,
don't like it?
It's not that. I'll hang out with sober people. It's just Okay, my thing is, I feel like sober people have to make it a point that they're sober.
Not always.
Not always.
I think a lot of them don't like to make it a point, but I think the people who drink make it a point. You know what I mean? Like, bro, I want to continue to come hang, and maybe I take a gummy or hit my vape or whatever. I just want to be at the bar and like have fun. But then a lot of people, and I have a lot of friends like this, that are just like, well, I have one main friend who's like this, but it's just like, let's get you a drink, man. Like, what are you doing? Come on. It's going to help. Like, you're not having a good time. And I'm like, I'm having a good time.
I need to hang out with that guy.
And that's just, we'll bring him on here at some point.
All right.
He's a good time.
I'm excited.
It'll have to be an early episode like today, and we'll just drink because he'll make us.
We'll do a day drinking episode. Dude, should we do an Edward 40 cans? Nah. Well,
No.
You wouldn't want to do that?
I mean, I would do it, but I really don't want to.
Yeah, but
we're gonna. Yeah. So I don't know. I think a lot of it is the people who are heavy into drinking and rely on it to have a good time, that use that, like project that onto people who don't necessarily need it. I don't doubt that there are people who are like looking for excuses to say they don't drink and they're sober. I'm sure there's shitty people that do all kinds of things. But for the most part, I think the people who get to the point where they're not drinking, it's for them. And they don't want to be made to feel weird for not drinking. They don't want it pointed out.
Yeah, I guess you're right. No, and no, like I'm the type where if I meet someone, I'm like, hey man, you want to drink? They're like, no, I don't drink. I'm like, all right, cool.
Yeah.
But inside, I'm like, fucking
Judging.
lame.
Yeah.
Yeah, you fucking loser. But I'm like, that's cool, dude. I totally respect that. I don't, you know. but I'm just like, I just because like I feel like I've hung out with sober people, and how can I put it? Not even being like obliterated, just like chilling, drinking. It's a different vibe when you're hanging out with them. They just seem like they're never really themselves, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Because like I know we use alcohol like to get like a little, looser and stuff, and I feel like they've never experienced that. So unless their real self is just this awkward person, and like, Joe, just have a drink, loosen up, and then like we can have fun together. Because right now we're not, and I feel bad. And the thing I hate is like I want to hang out with these people, but I'm like, you're just not like. And once again, guys, this is all our segment, unpopular opinions. So we're gonna say some shit that's like, yo, what the fuck? I have nothing against you people. We actually know some people. I mean, Hector Badia. This is another thing. I love the guy. He's a sober dude. I don't know if he's ever drank. We haven't got to talk to him yet, but I know he's always drinking those Heineken, those zeros. Dude, just don't drink alcohol. Like,
why? But
that's gross.
But here's
dude.
the thing. And this is without knowing his past and like why he is on like Heineken zeros. I don't think you go from not drinking to only drinking Heineken zeros. I think it's a pretty safe assumption that like he's liked beer at some point. He wants to fucking fire up the grill and like drink a cold beer, but he's not doing alcohol.
Once again, guys, this is unpopular opinion, so I'm going to say some shit. You guys are going to get mad. But it just fucking... Dude, it's like... Because, okay, so this is my thing. I believe...
That's like I used to love pineapple juice and vodka. But like, since I don't drink anymore, I can't drink pineapple juice? No, of course you can.
That's different.
How's that different?
Because pineapple juice tastes good. No.
Beer tastes good to people.
Not everyone.
When you're grilling in the sun, a cold beer is not delicious.
Yeah, maybe like a beer, and then you're just like, ugh. But like, dude, okay, you cannot. We need to put a poll up. There's no way people drink to get either fucked up or a buzz or some type of feeling. No one's drinking alcohol because they're like, dude,
it's delicious. Unpopular opinion: beer is delicious.
That's a good one.
Always has been.
That's a good one.
Yeah,
that's a good one because I can agree and I also cannot. It's delicious because now I'm at that age. I've acquired the taste, the bitters and all that. I've acquired them, but I can easily see where, when I first started drinking, I was like, this is fucking gross. Yeah. I wish this tastes good, but hey, I know in like, after 3 or 4 of these, I'm gonna feel real good. So that's what kept me going. So that's a good unpopular opinion. Good job, Emil. This is working out.
Thanks.
You're hired. Another 60 days, buddy. But yes. Oh, and then also my take on those non-alcoholic things. Those, I'm going to say this, are only for people that had a very heavy drinking problem. Those I feel are for people that like actually have a drinking problem. Because if you're trying to stop and like you still at least need that. And I know it's like we're going back to the weaning off thing because we did it too with vapes. We do Zins now. I'm, once again, unpopular opinions. But I'm just saying, like, if you need this, then yeah, dude, you were really like an alcoholic. Because that means you were such an alcoholic, you loved the flavor that you're like, I don't even want the good feeling I get for the night. I just want to taste it. Yeah, that's fucking crazy.
And also, it goes back to how you were saying, like, how you judge people.
Did I say that?
Yeah, you did.
I don't think I used the word judge.
You judge people who aren't drinking. You said in your head you judge them.
I can't, but you can't put
Not
that
to
out
their
in
face. But if like when I wasn't drinking, if I was holding a Heineken Zero, would that have been different to you? Or you're saying you would have judged me harder?
So as your friend,
or you would have just written a backstory for me without knowing?
Hold on. Start that again.
When you like say the first time you said what's up to me at Brewers, I wasn't drinking at that time. I hadn't drank for like months. I didn't drink for like another month or so after that. But if I was just holding a Heineken Zero all night or a Budweiser Zero or whatever, like O'Doul's, like a zero alcohol beer, would you have judged me more, less? Would it have mattered?
I wouldn't have judged you at all. Because once again, this is just a segment called Unpopular Opinions. Yeah. My real self, I would have seen that and been like, all right, like, because
you would have just assumed I had a drinking problem and now I sip.
No. My thing is like when I met you, I don't remember if you were drinking. I don't even know what you were drinking. I don't remember none of that. All I know is you were funny and you were a cool dude. So I was like, I just want to get to know this guy and say what's up. Obviously I did. The drinking, I didn't even notice. But had you were, I guess I would have, at the time I would have been like, he's a cool guy. So whatever. Me knowing you now as a friend, let's fast forward to now. If you were doing that, and not like all the time, but like you're just like, man, I'm gonna get a Heineken Zero. I'd be like, don't be a puss, dude. Get a fucking real beer.
Yeah.
I would, as a real friend. But like as someone, that's why I'm saying I'm not judgmental. Like I see people and I'm like, cool, dude, do your thing.
Yeah.
But as I get to know you and I learn your story, and like with you, like if that was your case, where you're like, every now and then I like a Heineken Zero. I do drink alcohol, but I don't want to go too crazy. So I'm just gonna drink. I'd be like, don't be a fucking pussy, dude. Get a beer. I was like, you don't have to get all fucked up, but at least drink a beer. That's the thing. People, I'd rather you drink a beer than drink Heineken Zero. If you're want to like, I just want to have like a little something.
And I actually agree with that.
Thank you.
Because I stopped drinking beer just because my doctor told me to like chill out on gluten and shit, like wheat.
Mine did too.
Grains and stuff. So I was like, all right, well then I'll still drink, but I'll drink like a vodka soda or whatever. And that worked for me and it helped. But like during that time, I just wasn't drinking. But if I was going to drink something to make it look like I was drinking or feel like I was drinking, I would have just got like a pineapple juice or something like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you can do that now. Yeah. Dude, I mean, I'm not a drink watcher, but like when I'm at like bars and stuff, I could care. I don't know who's not drinking. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because everyone, like you could have a red cup, you could have a glass. Even if you have a glass with ice and water, I could be like, it's probably a vodka drink.
Yeah, sure.
You know what I'm saying? So like, I don't. That's what I'm saying. I'm not a judgmental person out in public, and like, but once I get to know you, then I can be like, I can have some say in you. Pussy.
Yeah. That's called being a bully.
I know you got a DUI. I know you killed someone in a car crash, but come on, dude, just have one more.
I'm gonna talk about you on a new segment we're doing. Getting away with murder, bro. Do it again, bro.
Drink another one. You want to take a break? I want to make sure this camera's recording.
Yes.
We'll charge the thing and then we'll keep going.
Yeah.
All right, cool. I got to pee too. I'm real jittery. All right, dude. How's my hair?
Great.
Nothing?
Sticking up a little bit.
Is it?
Just right there. Jordan got mad at me because he looked back at the first half and said, why didn't you tell me my hair was sticking up? I don't know, man. I wasn't looking. I don't care. I like you just the way you are.
I'm realizing as I get
all your hairs.
Thank you. I'm realizing I'm very self-conscious, so I apologize.
Yeah. Also, as a guy with no hair, it's like hat hair is fine.
Because at least you have hair.
At least you have hair.
Yeah, I'm sorry. You're right, dude. Yeah, but that's like saying at least you have a job. There's people out there, and like, shut up, dude. Shut the fudge up, dude.
Don't give me perspective and positivity. Don't make sense. You are lucky that you have a job. Stupid. You're lucky you have hair and a job. Idiot. All right, welcome back.
My kid does this. Hard as fuck, dude. Wow. Yo, he swings on us. Bro, he made me flinch last night. So funny. Yes.
He touched his mom's titty and he was like,
No, dude, at first I was like, we were rubbing noses and he was like laughing and liking it. And he would like grab my face. And then one of the times I like pulled my head back and I was just kind of like looking at him from like a distance. And like his arm, I saw it go like this and it just went like that. And I was like, I'm like that. He didn't even fully swing. He just went like that and put his arm back down.
Did you pop him?
No. I was like, I looked at him. I looked at him sideways. And I was like, hey, Saida, your kid just made me flinch.
Yeah. Hell no.
Dude.
Not in my house, bro.
Now I'm thinking, what if worse than getting murdered by your kid, being bullied by your kid? Oh,
way worse.
Shut the fuck up, Dad.
Yeah. Go back in your room, Dad.
Shut up, Mom. You stupid whore. Ooh. Hey, don't talk to your mom like that. Shut up.
What are you going to do about it?
All right, dude, go to your room. Fuck you, Dad. As he walks, he does what I say, but he, fuck you.
I'll be in the garage.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, go to your garage.
Just calls all the shots.
Yeah, that's why I said go to the garage.
That's way worse.
That would be funny though. I would, dude. I'd be terrible because like I would laugh so hard if like I just heard him in the other room. Shut the fuck up, Saida. I'd be like, oh shit.
Calls her by her first name.
I'd get all my laughing out in the other room and I'd go like, hey, what the fuck? What do you guys do?
Yeah, what are you thinking?
Can you not talk to your mom like that? Yeah. I ask him.
Can you please tone it down, please?
Hey man, come on, be chill, dude. You don't have to talk to your mom like that. Relax, dude. Like talking like he's a bro. Shut up, Dad.
You gotta light him up,
fucking dude. Bitch.
Light him up.
Mom, you married this pussy, not me.
Damn.
All right, you wanna introduce the next topic?
Yeah, man.
Because these are hitting me, by the way.
These are hitting you.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I've took 30 and a half. Is it? What would you do?
Yeah, I gave him
35.
I gave him 35. A little bit of my other.
Yeah, so I took 35. And
you're doing great. Hitting you though?
I'm zooted and booted. Yeah, dude. Are my eyes red?
You're fine.
I miss the glasses now.
You're okay.
I need to get the sunglasses.
Where are they?
Also, I stopped wearing sunglasses because I left them in El Paso.
I left my sunglasses in El Paso. It's a good one.
It's a good country song.
It's one of my favorites.
That is a song.
Now all I see is cloudy sky.
Okay.
Sunglasses in El Paso.
Is this a real song?
Maybe I'll just go to bed with a guy.
Okay, no, it's not.
All right. Ready?
Yeah.
All right.
Dude, that's a crazy mix, though. Being high and fucking. I'm also zipping. All right, sorry.
Whoa, okay, we're going to talk about Katt Williams. Focus. Katt Williams is all up in the news. He went on Shannon Sharpe's podcast and called out a lot of comedians. And not as many people shitting on him for it as you would think. A lot of support. And I think because Katt Williams has been around so long, he's been so consistently amazing at stand-up that people give him that credit and that benefit of the doubt and are listening to some of the shit, even though it seems kind of nuts to be talking about that stuff publicly. They're giving him some credit and the benefit of the doubt when he's doing so. So it's not just being brushed off as like a quote-unquote washed-up comedian who's bitter about things that have happened in the industry and breaks they have or hadn't gotten or what other people recall happened. He's not just bitter about it. Like, they're giving him credit because of what he's put in and what he's known for. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's been a very interesting thing. I think I checked it a day or two ago and there was something like 17 million views on that episode of Shannon Sharpe's thing. And
did you watch it?
I didn't watch the whole thing. Initially I watched like a 10 or 12 minute clip where he's just going in on Steve Harvey, Cedric the Entertainer, accused them of stealing jokes, and more so accused them of like creating kind of like a club in Hollywood that brought certain people who didn't deserve to be up and kept people like him who spoke out or had opinions that they didn't agree with out. So I watched that clip initially, and then I watched like a 40 or 50 minute version.
Damn.
But I think the podcast is like an hour and 45 minutes.
Oh, okay.
So I haven't seen the whole thing, but I seen a lot of it, and it was pretty nuts, especially like considering he's not only shitting on people. He mentions other people who like, why do you think this guy doesn't breakthrough, and he's white, and like because there's the shit's all predetermined.
Oh, Gary Owen.
Gary Owen, yeah, and that dude's funny as shit and been around a long time.
Mm-hmm.
But he's not as big as, like that dude. You tell me that dude wouldn't have had a sitcom if he was friends with Steve Harvey or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's a lot to hear all at once, especially when like we don't know shit. You know what I mean? But it's very interesting for sure.
What was I going to say?
And he was also definitely turned. He was, I don't know how much Hennessy he drank, but he was drinking.
In the clips I saw, they had Hennessy on the table, but he was always drinking water.
Oh, he was sipping it.
Oh, okay. Because him and Shannon Sharp.
Yeah, they're sipping.
But, to me, like all this stuff happening, I didn't know this was like a somewhat serious thing where like a lot of people are like, oh shit. Because like I've seen clips way before of Katt Williams like on radio stations, and he has that that conspiracy like Hollywood talk all the time.
Yeah.
And so sometimes I'm like, is he like a loony? Like, and then it always goes back to is he salty, or is it like, is all this Illuminati, like this secret Hollywood celebrity thing real to where he didn't join it? So now that's why he's not popping and everyone's making him look bad. And like, I'm not a conspiracy theorist at all, but I find him interesting, but this one, some of the stuff I see it myself without even like anyone making a clip on it. Like they showed, there was a post on Facebook from ESPN. I guess they had Kevin Hart on, and they were talking about basketball or something. But at some point, he brought up the Katt Williams thing, and like everyone, there was comments too where people were like, "Oh, like isn't it crazy how like Katt Williams had to like go on this show to talk about that stuff, and then like places like ESPN give Kevin Hart this platform. They're not Katt Williams isn't on any of this stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's why he even brought up a Joe Rogan thing. You see that? Calling out Joe Rogan?
No.
I don't know if he called him out, but he says something about, do you want to watch it? Should I just pull up clips? Or do I have to explain it? You want to watch clips?
Just explain it.
He says something about Joe Rogan wouldn't have me on or something. And that, he's like, and then Joe Rogan has these 6, I don't know who he's talking about, but he says Joe Rogan has these 6 comedians that he's trying to push that aren't funny or something. I don't know who he's talking about. But he just says that. But then there's a picture and it's Joe Rogan tweeted back at him saying, "Hey man, like I love your comedy. I've always been a big fan. We always talk about you. You're welcome on anytime and I'll have you on and I'll get with you." So like he invites him like, "Hey, like I've never talked shit about it. Like let's go, come on the show. Let's talk." So there's that. And then one of the things that brings me back to the whole conspiracy thing is he mentions how Hollywood makes black actors do like what's it called? Like embarrassing them, like a ritual where they make them wear dresses. So we've seen this with A$AP Rocky. I know he's more like a stylish guy, but Kid Cudi's done it. Kevin Hart, Eddie Murphy, you know what I'm saying? Where they dress them as women. And so is it the conspiracy side where it's Hollywood letting like everyone know like, hey, look, we run this, we make them do this, we're embarrassing them, they just have to do it one time, whatever? Or is it just, this is just funny, it's funny to dress up? I mean, I dressed up fucking as a Hooters girl for Halloween.
I think it's funny.
You know what I'm saying? I did it because it was funny. I don't like to dress up like a girl. 2, I didn't do it because someone made me, like, and I just did it for fun. I thought it was cool. So like as an actor, like especially if you're a comedic actor, to dress as a girl and act like a girl and like play that part, why is it embarrassing? It's, you know what I'm saying?
I agree.
Well, like white chicks. I guess that was another case, but
yeah.
So when I hear stuff like that, then I'm like, oh, is he talking like, is he a crazy loony person? Is he spitting some truth here?
It's definitely interesting. There's a lot of both. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, there's a lot of both. Like, I don't, when he says this stuff about Kevin Hart, and you're like, I don't know. Is Kevin Hart an industry plant? Like, was he going to get all this stuff regardless of what he put in? I don't know, but it's interesting. Like, I don't know enough to know whether that's true or not. But something like that, because I don't dislike Kevin Hart's stand up, but I've never liked it as much as like I liked Katt Williams stand up. And now is that because I found Katt Williams younger and it was funnier to me at that age? If I was like 19, 20 watching Kevin Hart 5-10 years ago, would I have been like, Kevin Hart's the greatest comedian? I don't know. But just like from my personal standpoint, it's like, it is interesting that one person who I think is less funny has gotten all these other opportunities than this person who I think has been consistently funnier for longer and doesn't. So like just on the surface, does that mean some shit might be up? Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, and I mean, it could also be something I did hear, and I'm seeing like another side of it. Katt Williams explains like how Hollywood wanted him to dress up as a girl. I think, and I don't know if it's the same interview, but at some point I read something where he said, when he played in, was it Next Friday?
Yeah, no, they wanted him to get raped.
Yeah. And he was like, no, I'm not doing that. So I don't know if it's maybe he's a difficult person to work with as far as like making movies, you know what I'm saying? Or is it him standing up for himself?
That's boundaries. Like that's a common thing with women in Hollywood is like they used to be labeled as difficult to work with. Well, they had boundaries. They were like, I don't want to do nudity. Mm-hmm. I'm not going to pretend to have sex with this guy. I'm married. You know what I mean? Like if they had boundaries, they were labeled difficult to work with.
And so, because of that, is that why maybe like they were like, we're not going to put him in any more movies. This guy's too much. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's, because, and I don't see an issue with that.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, cool. Then that's why you aren't as successful as Kevin Hart, because you weren't willing to put on the dress. You weren't willing to act this certain way. And that's why, I mean, they wanted to work with him more. It's as simple as that.
Sure.
And I think, and it could go back to him just being a hater. Or maybe he's just mad that he didn't.
Or he has his boundaries and you live and die by those. You know what I mean?
And now he's salty about it though.
I mean, obviously he's salty, but
he's pretty much saying like, so I have to do those things to become successful. Why can't I just be? And that's what he's saying too. He's like the king of comedy thing. He was saying like the king of comedy is like the funniest person. Doesn't matter the race, doesn't matter anything. It's if you're hilarious, then you're the funniest person. He's like, why can't you just be famous off that? Why do I have to be in movies and why do I have to be a certain way for other things? Like, why can't I just be the GOAT based off my comedy? Like that was like his main thing. And I think it's just like he wasn't willing to move with the times, if that makes sense. And I think that's what it was. And it's just like it happens.
Yeah, he definitely seems a little bit locked into his mindset for sure. He doesn't seem like the most willing to like admit or grow type of person, but that doesn't, just because you're like that doesn't mean you're wrong about everything all the time.
No, not at all. No. So, I see his point.
For sure.
If that's the case, if that's what it is, then I totally understand that.
Yeah.
Because I get like that sometimes. Sometimes I'm just like, man, like I wish it could be this way. I wish I wouldn't have to change who I am to make it however I want.
But this is what it is, and if I want to, I got to make the choice to do it or not.
I'm not saying I'm going to suck some guy's dick for a movie. Right. You know what I'm saying? But I have boundaries too.
But how big is the movie?
Exactly. Is it
what will it lead to?
Is it Fast and the Furious 12?
Or the next franchise you get in on the ground level? What if you had a time machine and you went back to the first Fast and Furious and they were like, Jordan.
Knowing what I know now.
Knowing what you know now.
Oh,
they were like, Jordan, you could be Hector or whatever. Is that what his name was? Hector? The guy that...
Fuck, I ain't sucking dick to be Hector on Fast and the Furious.
That's the thing. Like, that's the thing.
I'll be...
You get to be a guy that comes back for multiple movies. Steady work. Okay. You know what?
That's tough.
Fuck it. Let's go star.
No. But it's hard. It's hard to start with the first one because there only 3 of them got big from that. Michelle Rodriguez, Vin Diesel, and Paul Walker.
So let's say Vin Diesel.
And Jordana Brewster. I'll be Jordan.
You'd be Jordana Brewster?
If they said you have to dress up as a girl and play Jordana Brewster, I would do it. But I had to suck dick to get that part? Yes.
Yeah. Knowing that you're going to be in 12 movies over the next 15 years or whatever.
Yes. She got paid for this last movie and she was barely in it. Even the one before, she was barely in it. She got paid as if she was on the movie the whole time.
So you would have cross-dressed and blown a producer for that?
Yes. I'm willing to put in the work.
I'm with you.
What movie would... If they said you could play... We'll do the voice of Groot for Avengers.
I mean, that's Vin Diesel.
Okay, yeah, but you have a voice. You could do a voice.
Okay.
Would you do it?
For what?
Would you suck dick for that part?
Would I suck dick to be Groot?
Yes.
I don't know the history. Has he been in a lot of them?
Yes.
You think he's getting...
He's like a major actor. Everyone loves him. And like in some of the movies, he doesn't talk much either. I mean, obviously. But like in some of them, he's a baby. So there is no reason for his voice. And you know what I'm saying? And it's a million. Like it's a million.
I'd have to see the numbers. But if it's millions of dollars,
it's millions. It's for sure millions.
Okay.
It's not 500,000. No, it's millions.
You blow one producer for that?
Yes. You get that part.
One producer, one time?
One producer, one time.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, because that's bad enough. I ain't doing it twice. I'll be like, hey, I got my Avengers money. I'll just work with this.
For Avengers money, one producer, one time.
I'll be smart with my money.
I'll say finish where you want. You know what I mean?
And know what? And
if it's a few million too,
and only you and him know, obviously,
finish,
right?
You finish wherever you want.
Dude, yes. And if no one ever found out, 100%.
Yeah.
I could live with that. I'd probably cry a couple nights, but I'd be crying in like my mansion or at a house in the Hollywood Hills.
Yeah, or just like with,
No.
Enough money to get around.
I'm just saying, money brings happiness.
Every time you pick up the tab when you're like, having a burger with your buddies or whatever, you think, I blew that guy, and now my friends don't have to pay for lunch.
Exactly. If only they knew.
20 years ago, 15 years ago.
It would get to me, like, say if me and Saida got in an argument, I'd be like, do you know what I had to do for this fucking money? You're treating me this way?
She's going to be like, here we go.
You're still mad that I come home and my socks are on the floor?
Yeah.
I'm not going to say it, but...
She's going to be like, I've sucked a million dicks. You sucked one. Get over it.
I said, yeah, exactly. Look at the power of that.
Yeah.
Even guys beat you in that. How you feel?
Did you like how I peppered in that your girlfriend has sucked a million dicks?
I could live with that. I'm not oblivious to the fact that she's been with guys before me.
Okay, we're not even a million though.
You know what?
What if it was?
Look it.
What if it was the number is so high, like there's no way of ever knowing?
That'd be fun. As long as I never know.
Your eyes got big.
As long as I never...
Your eyes got real big
See
before
the
you said that was fine. Yeah.
Glasses really help.
That'd be fine. That'd be A-okay.
I'm cool with that.
I'm all right with it.
I'm getting Vietnam flashbacks.
Next topic.
Hey, like this. That'd be cool, dude. No, I was going to say, though, if she said, like... To me, like, if she was like, yeah, I sucked a million dicks, I'd just be like, all right, it's probably not a million. It was probably a lot.
It was probably a lot.
But the fact that she said that, I'd be like, okay, it could be a million or it could be 5, So I just let it go.
But you'd get mad
I don't look too deep into it.
You'd get mad if she got mad that you threw it in her face that you sucked one for the house you live in?
Yeah, I would. Yeah. Because she could suck a million dicks. It didn't get us this house.
Yeah.
I sucked the one and I got us this house. Can I have some of your water?
Yeah, man. It's got more of the stuff in it.
It's cold water, though.
Yeah, a little bit.
I'm drying out.
I have a Katt Williams story.
Yeah, let's hear it.
So, like, and this story and like this experience kind of like kept popping into my head when he was talking about, no one's been doing this as long as I've been doing this, as consistent as I've been doing it. No one's like put in the effort and the blood, sweat, and tears. And this experience made me go like, I experienced it, and he's got a point. In like 2000, like 2 or 3, I was like maybe 18 or 19, and I grew up. We've gone over this. Yuma, and then back in LA is where I lived.
Yeah.
And where I lived in LA is a suburb called North Hollywood.
Wait, keep going.
So North Hollywood, in like the mid 90s, got a very small comedy venue in town. I think it's grown a little bit since, and it's got a pretty decent reputation, but it was called Ha Ha Cafe. Small place. And I went to my very first comedy show to support like a mutual friend. It was like a friend of a friend was going to be on this show, kind of like early. And it was like, but, some good comedians are going to pop in to close it out, so let's go check it out. And it was my first show, and I went, and it was like a smallish room, maybe like 150-person room, 200-person room, tops. And there was maybe like 50 people in there. And so we're watching like, the open mic level type comics who got on the show, and they're doing their thing. And the whole time I just see this dude in the corner with like his little light, and he's just been writing. Like through the whole thing, he's writing. And then the host of the thing announces, we do have a couple more comics, but Damon Wayans is going to be here tonight. Like Damon Wayans hadn't been doing stand-up at the time.
Is that White Chicks Damon Wayans? Or they're both Waynes. Wait, which one is he? Sorry.
Those are Marlon and I think Sean. But
Damon's the older brother.
Damon's
right?
the older. Damon's like.
He's not wife and kids, is he?
What's the name of the movie he was in where he's like
Blue Steel? No, he's not in Blue Steel.
He's like the military guy.
Oh, Major Payne.
Major Payne.
Yeah, that's my wife and kids. That's my wife and kids.
My wife and kids. Yes.
Oh, he's hilarious. Okay.
Okay. So, they saved him for last. So like another comic comes up and now you're like, okay, this is a real comic. Like this dude's killing on a different level from everything else we've seen tonight. And then after him, Katt Williams was the second to last guy. Like I think he would have like closed it out, but Damon Wayans popped on and probably said like, just give me the last spot, you know? I don't know if that's how it worked, but Katt Williams was up there for at least like 20, 25 minutes. And this is in like 02, 03. So still like 3 years from his first special coming out. But he had been doing stand-up since like early 90s. He had broke in like the late 90s on BET's Comic View and stuff. And I think he might have had a recurring role on My Wife and Kids.
Katt Williams? Mm-hmm. I don't remember.
I think he did. But he had been putting in, my point is he'd been putting in well over 10 years of effort into this. And he still wasn't getting, like, dude, he was being heckled. Like, people were not listening to his shit. And he was doing all the, like, it's okay to get high, but not get high and eat all your baby's cereal. Like, the shit, the shit that went in and was killer on the first special is, like, and he's doing all the act outs. He's sweating. He's, like, doing it, dude. And it was, like, that was probably the moment I fell in love with stand-up. And I was like, I want to do that one day, you know? Well, obviously I didn't get into it until later, but just seeing like the effort and the commitment that he had. And then Damon Wayans went up and he was drunk. He
like stumbling.
He didn't have shit ready. It was like very, and I get that too. He was getting back into it. He was working material out. He's Damon Wayans and he came to the smaller club and wherever, you know what I mean? So that's why he was doing it. But bro, he shouldn't have gone before Katt Williams. Katt Williams was polished, ready to break to the next level any minute, and he still didn't get like the sweet headlining spot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it was, and at one point, I remember like Katt Williams he didn't yell at the crowd, but they were being so bad that he was like, whatever, man, fuck all you guys. I'm going to blow up so big in the next year. I'm not going to remember any of you fucking, it was a moment like that, but it was still funny. Like when he did that. And I just feel like thinking back when he says all these things about like, I've had to do this and I've had to do that. I'm like, I kind of saw it. I saw a guy who was just grinding, murdering and he's still in the small club going second to last. 12 years into his shit, 13 years into his shit. Didn't get his first special till 3 years after that. And he was ready.
You know what? You bring that up. I hear this story all the time from Bert Kreischer. And he brings up a good point. I kind of believe in it. I think success comes with a mix of hard work and good luck. Being at the right place at the right time. Like he truly believes in that. And I think I do too. And I think that's why, like, not even comedy, like music. We know some like not underground rappers, but like some of these rappers that like we were just talking about Lil Dicky.
Yeah,
and maybe it's his choice. I don't know too well, but I'm a big fan of his, and he does amazing work. He's great at freestyling, probably one of the best I've ever heard. And like, I don't understand why he's not bigger. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, damn, I was on a good point. What was I saying? Fuck, sorry. The things are hitting me.
Yeah, well, I think him specifically. I think it was like his choice. I think he knew he could fucking rap and get notoriety that way because he was good at it. But I think what he's always wanted to do is like what he's doing and make a show and be like an overall entertainer.
Yeah.
But that's not always the case. And if he was just 100% rapper, would he have been able to continue without like, connections or any lucky breaks and stuff like that? I don't know.
That's what I was saying. Yeah. The luck in the thing. Yeah. So maybe, I don't know, man, maybe he just didn't get lucky. I don't know. But when Bert said that, I can see where that can be a possibility. And that
sure.
makes sense. I don't think because I think he was getting at that. He's like, I know there's people like with like hard work ethic and stuff. Yeah. There's hilarious people and stuff, but I think that only gets you so far. There has to be a moment in your career where you were seen by the right person, or you know what I'm saying?
For sure.
And so that's, I don't know, that's what I'm thinking.
But like with Katt Williams, he had been seen. He had been on BET. He was getting roles on shows, even if they were small roles. Like he was in front of people, for sure. At the point where I saw him, he was in front of like important people making decisions for at least 6 or 7 years.
Yeah.
And he's still getting bumped and murdering, but not getting prime spots.
Yeah.
In small clubs.
I'm going back to my first point that I came up doing this show was I just think he's hard to work with. I think that's why he didn't get any further. I'm calling it now. I'm predicting the future. I think there's going to be a podcast or someone's going to come out with an interview with someone that he worked with on the film or even a producer. And they're going to be like, honestly, it was none of that. Like, yeah, maybe they were some crazy requests that we asked, but we're making a film. Like, it's fucking make up shit. Like, this is part of the industry. Like, he was just a hard person to work with. That's why we stopped hiring him. But, and I'm saying I think that's what it was, because he seems like someone that's like, I'm gonna become successful my way, no matter what. And sometimes you have to play the role of like, okay, I'll do whatever you want. Sometimes, for the most part, you can do your own thing, but you're gonna have to like bow down to the man every now and then if you want to become that success. If you want to become Kevin Hart successful.
But I think again, it's more just that he had those boundaries and he had a way he wanted to do things.
And there's nothing wrong with having boundaries
and
at
less
all.
That he was difficult. Because like I don't know if I sent it to you, but when I went to visit Clayton in New York last year, I watched a show at the Comedy Cellar that was hosted by this comedian I liked a lot, so I started following him. And he's not like well known or anything. His name's Richie Redding. He's a New York comic, so I'm sure he's very well known there. But he posted when all this was happening with Katt Williams, posted a picture of him and Katt, and he's like noticeably younger. It's probably like I don't know, 5-10 years ago maybe.
Oh, the one you sent me.
Yeah, did I send it to you?
Yeah.
And he's just telling the story of like, years ago I got a call last minute to open in Philadelphia for Katt Williams. I took it and I was super excited. I went up and I was sad that he wasn't there yet. Like I hadn't seen him before I went up, so he wasn't there yet. So I did my whole set thinking he wasn't there. It was the best I had done at that point in my career. And as I'm walking back to the green room, I hear someone go, "Young man, that was outstanding." And it's a guy in a fur coat, like a fur coat. It's Katt. And he slaps him the money for the weekend up front. And it was 5 times more than what he was due to make. And he said, "That's dope." He said, "You're funny and I'm going to hit you up. We're going to work together again." And he was just like, even if that was it, it was a great experience. A month later, he hit him up, took him on the road. Over the next 3 years, he did like 160 shows. Yeah. So that's dude's dope. Difficult to work with. You know what I mean? Or do you have to be funny and genuine and a good person, and he has to believe in you? And
that's 2 different settings, though. I'm saying Hollywood side. That's him personally. Personally, he's a dope person from that story. That's awesome. He's cool. He's got a kind heart. I'm just saying from like stories we've heard from celebs, like how crazy Hollywood can be.
Yeah, but that just feeds into what he's saying. It's these people on this level that are shitting on him here. Why would someone who gives so much love to people below him be the type of person who wouldn't work well with people up here?
Well, they're not just like Katt Williams is a bitch. Like they're calling him out because Katt Williams is, like I said, I've seen other clips before this where he's like on some sketchy radio show and he looks crazy and he's talking about like conspiracy shit and he's calling out these people. And from that perspective, it sounds like he's salty. If you look at it this way, it looks like he's salty. Yeah. And then everyone's like, what the fuck, where did this come from? So then they just start shitting on Kevin Hart.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like Drake and Meek Mill. When they beefed, Drake didn't have to do that. Drake was way bigger than Meek Mill. But he gave him some time and they went back and forth. And we got some great music out of it.
Thank God.
Thank God.
Thank God for the Drake and Meek Mill beef.
Don't say drama. It's beef.
Beef,
bitch. But yeah, so I just think, looking at it from that way, and that's what it is. And like I said, going back to what I was saying, I've seen like celebs talk about like how Hollywood can be crazy and like very demanding and stuff, and like the work like place, but maybe he just didn't fit in there. And like, and to become the next level of whatever he wanted, it was movies. It was movies. He had already reached the height in his comedy, but it's almost like you need other requirements with that if you want to continue past fucking the stars. You get what I'm saying?
I guess, yeah.
And I think his next step would have been in major roles in movies, and he fucked that up in Hollywood with movies.
Because he didn't put on a dress and get raped.
That he had boundaries. Chill out, dude. And once again, there's nothing wrong with boundaries. I'm just saying that's why I think he isn't that way, and that's why he's bitching. He's calling people out, and they're like, "Whoa, well, we weren't gonna say shit, but here you are."
But
and now they're calling it. They're like, he's just bitching because of it.
But I think that's part of the point he's trying to make is, should his boundaries, even if they're healthy to him, be what keep him out? Because then he's right. There's a group of people making choices that are not always based on merit.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's just interesting, man.
It is. But
there's a lot to it, and we don't know most of it.
I say within a week this will all be gone, and Katt Williams will be back into nothing. Because I'm not gonna lie,
not into nothing. Into touring.
Yes, but like unless you're a big fan, you're not gonna hear much of him. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Because
no, I want to see him this year. He's gonna sell out like everything this year.
I guess I didn't say this, but I've never been a fan of Katt Williams. But and it's my fault. I've never really seen a full set of his. I can't get past his voice. Just certain things kind of like I can't really, and it's probably nothing wrong with it. It's just the voice. There's certain things about him I can't get through.
Well, he's great.
And I'm going to give him a shot. And now because we're talking about this, I'm probably going to go home tonight and get drunk and watch some of his stuff. Send me some of his stuff.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Send me some of his best stuff. That way I start with that.
He's got 2 specials on Netflix, I think. That first one, I think, was on HBO.
Is it Shane Gillis funny? Because that's my bar right now, and I'm sorry.
Bro, it's funny.
Okay. That's good enough for me. I'll do it.
Yeah, prime Katt Williams, dude. Come on.
Yeah. Also, I kind of lost respect, or I kind of didn't care about Katt Williams when I found I got beat up by kids.
Oh, whatever, dude.
It's really
sometimes you get beat up by kids. There was a group of them.
Yeah, but it's one of those things where it's like, would you rather fight, one fucking tiger, or would you fight 10 fifth graders? Which one do you think you could get through?
I don't think they were 5th graders. Bro.
Okay. What were they?
I think they were high school students.
They were not freshmen.
You don't think so?
Should I look it up? I'll look it up real quick.
Look it up real quick. Can I go pee while you look that up?
Yeah, that's fine. Well, Emil's going to go to the restroom, but I was right. I'll announce when I come back, but I looked it up. Not only did Katt Williams get beat up by a kid I'll tell you the grade when Emil comes back, but he also sucker punched him. So he started the fight. Or I don't know if he started it, but I mean, you sucker punch anyone, you're a pussy. Like anyone that I don't know, dude. I'd probably sucker punch someone. If Emil was getting his ass beat by one guy, I'm sorry, I couldn't see him get beat up. I'd probably sucker punch the guy, just come behind and clock him. If I could get him off Emil and we could get away, I'm sorry, I would do it. I'm a pussy, I guess. But one thing I would never do is just point some guy out and just come from behind and rock him. That's, or like in this case, I don't know how he sucker punched him. I don't know if like he was surrounded by 10 kids and one kid wasn't looking. Because sucker punch, you're not looking. So that's why it's a sucker punch. But oh yeah, I got some stuff for you, buddy. We're still recording. We're good?
What you got? We're good.
So not only did he get his ass beat by a kid, but he sucker punched him.
Katt sucker punched the kid?
And get this.
Katt sucker punched the kid?
Yes. And the kid was in 7th grade. What age is that, Emil?
Katt Williams is 5'5", 135 pounds.
No, you can't do this. You can't do this.
How big was the kid?
Devil's advocate. I like it.
How big was the kid?
Let's see. I don't know. All right. That's.
Oh, yeah. Oh, look at that kid, bro.
He's a pretty big kid. But that's a bitch move right there.
Well, he squared up on
Look at
him.
him. Look at him. Look at him. That's your goat. That's your guy. That's your boy, Emil. I bet you he wishes he would have put that dress on now.
That kid fucked him up pretty good.
After you get your ass beat by a kid, you got to put a dress on for a movie. Damn. That was a big kid, though.
That was a big kid, dude.
With his hair all.
Yeah.
Bro, that's embarrassing, though. I think Katt went into hiding after this. Dude, imagine your friends roasting the shit out. Imagine, like, hanging around comics like those. And this shit happens to you. They make fun of comics that get canceled for, like, crazy shit.
Yeah.
You don't think every time he walks into a room they make fun of him? Hide your kids. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's a tough look for sure.
Like when he walks into like a Chuck E. Cheese, get flashbacks and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like there's so much shit they could just make. That's something you can't live. I don't know.
Can't live it down.
You gotta go into hiding after that.
That was a big kid though.
It was a big kid,
and the kid was squaring up on him and got in his face.
Yeah, that's true.
He didn't sucker punch him. He just punched first. He was standing right in front of him. Sucker punches from the side or back.
In the kid's defense, I don't think he expected this adult celebrity to sucker punch him at all or even put hands on him.
Yeah, and in Katt Williams' defense, regardless of age, if you're larger than me and you square up on me and get in my face, I'm going to throw one.
Luckily for you, you're pretty big. There's not too many kids that are bigger than you. Unless it's like a senior or something.
If there was, and they squared up on me, I would defend throwing the first punch.
A 17-year-old?
No, I would have more discipline. But say I did.
Hypothetically,
this kid's like 6'4", 300 pounds. He's like a lineman.
Yeah.
He's going to go play at LSU next year.
I like it. Yeah, but even that, dude, you're swinging at a bear. That's a fucking big kid.
Yeah. But I'm doing it. If you fucking...
But you know what, though?
Gets up over me?
But like in Katt's defense, he's a small guy already as like a normal human being. For you, you're pretty big. So it'd just be it'd be a big man fighting a big kid. You know?
A bigger kid. And
that's way messed up. That I'd be like, what the fuck's wrong with you, Emil? At least Katt would be like, well, you have to defend yourself. That's a big kid. You know what I'm saying? But like, you're
a little guy, so it's fine.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Like me, like a kid your size against me.
Yeah.
I'd have to stand my ground.
Now I want to fight some kids.
We'll get to the next topic next episode, right? Should we? Or
I think we can do it. Like we could touch on it.
You want to touch on it a little bit?
Let's just touch on it, and then we'll get more into it the next time because of this. It's not going away anytime soon.
Yeah, I want to do more research too. Yeah. So we're talking about the infamous Epstein list just came out.
Yeah, and let's just touch on it. Generally, how do you feel about it? Seeing some of the names that you saw, do you feel the same? Do you feel different?
I'll tell you, the one that surprised me, and it's by no means am I like a Trump hater, but the fact that Trump wasn't on there, I was surprised.
He was on there.
Yeah, but he was like, I think he went on like 1 or 2 times, and it wasn't to the island. They went to like a party, but it still looks bad because you're hanging out with like a person that I get that. But as far as like the others where people were actually going over and having sex with these younger kids, I don't think Trump was on that because I saw a list and it was like, these are the people that are like, because it was Trump. There was like a few people that I was like, thank God. But he was the one that I was like, oh, I'm surprised like that wasn't one. I don't know. From what I've seen, like I said, we need to do more research on this.
Yeah,
if I'm not mistaken, I don't think he's going to get in trouble for this. It's not a big thing that he's on it.
Yeah.
It was like for something else. Whatever. That's my one thing from it.
Stephen Hawking was interesting.
I expected that one.
Did you?
Yeah, I had heard about that way back when. And I was like, yeah. Like some of them, it was no surprise. Like even... what's his name? House of Cards?
Kevin Spacey.
Kevin Spacey.
Of course he was on there.
Mm-hmm. Did you not watch, what is it? What's that one with where he's a boss and they try to kill him? It's a funny, Charlie Day's in it. Horrible Bosses.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, from that, the way he is in that movie, that's who he is in real life. So of course he did it.
Yeah.
Who else? The one is Chris Tucker was a big, that one really hurt.
That one's, I'm still going to watch Rush Hour though.
100%.
Yeah.
100%. Anyone for you? Die Hard. That one kind of broke my heart.
Die Hard. Bruce Willis was on there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no!
I still
a lot of times. Like went to the island.
Yes.
Oh.
He's on the list. That's why I said Trump, there's a list, and like Trump was like I said.
Did Bill Clinton go to the island?
Yes.
I'm okay with it. Because I'm sure.
Unpopular opinion. We already did that segment.
we all know Bill's gonna be Bill. Maybe he just played the saxophone by the fire, smoked a little weed.
Well, his friends were having sex with 5-year-olds and 10-year-olds.
I don't think they were 5
14. 14. I'm sorry, Emil. There's an age.
Weren't they like?
Emil has boundaries.
Weren't they like basically legal?
Emil has boundaries, guys.
Unpopular opinion.
I want to say the youngest one was 14. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it was like that. Because I saw the documentary, the Epstein trials, or whatever the fuck it was.
Yeah, it's not.
I'm gonna go on a binge this weekend. We're gonna get good research, guys.
It's gonna be the bulk of our next episode. We're gonna get to the bottom of this.
We're gonna fucking turn into Epstein clients.
No, clients.
We're gonna get flown. They're gonna be like, "Come on, was it that bad, guys?" We're gonna be like, "Damn, dude, we were wrong," and then they're gonna trap us. Fuck. All right, but yeah, we'll get into it next time. But who was expected? I'm trying to think what else. There was some interesting stuff on it, but we'll get into it more, I guess.
Honestly, nothing that made me go like, no,
definitely. I wasn't
because, like you said, even the ones that did make you go like, oh shit, didn't go to the island or mentioned once or twice, just because, dude, if you are like a celebrity of any level, someone offers you a free flight on a private jet, on a $50 million private jet, to an island for a week or a weekend, you're probably going to go check it out.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure he's not like, hey, you want to come on my private plane to this dope ass island where we fuck kids? I'm pretty sure he wasn't.
I'm pretty
saying
sure
that.
it's not in the sales pitch.
Yeah.
Like that's the part that once you get there, you feel someone out, like cocaine at a party. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like you're like, yeah, dude, it's so fun that we're out and we're partying. I'm getting a little tired though. And then what'd you say? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm sure there was some lingo. You're by the fire and you're like, this drink's really good. Be better if I had a blowjob from a minor. And then, the guy at the fire is like, I got you, dog.
Kind of like the cocaine story.
Mm-hmm.
I got some if you want some.
Kind of like the cocaine story. You just say the right thing at the right time to who you suspect is the right person, and then you get what you want.
It's like when you walk into your friend's house and you're like, damn, it'd be cool if like we had a beer right now.
Yeah.
And he's like, all right,
and they're like, yeah, bro, do you want a beer? I was like, yeah.
If you have one.
I'll have one if you're having one.
Are you having one?
I think it's like that.
Yeah.
I think it's 2 a.m.
As raw and scary as it sounds, I think
Bill
it's like
Clinton's
that.
asleep in his cabana because he did nothing wrong.
Supposedly, yeah.
Nothing.
He just got massages by him.
He's asleep in the cabana, and then, Kevin Spacey's at the fire, like, is it just girls working, or?
Hey, kid, where's your parents?
Yeah.
How'd you get here?
Yeah.
No, dude, I don't know. Also, another theory that I've heard that also could be, I think is possible, is that they have this good time, they get their celeb friends drunk, and then they're like, hey, we got these girls. They have sex with them, and then after they're like, "Hey, that girl was underage. We got this. So from here on out, your career, you're gonna get money.
Donating our shit. You're doing what we want to do."
Yeah,
I think
that's not an excuse. I'm not saying these people still shouldn't go to prison because.
But I think that's one of the theories.
Yeah,
is that's he was just getting dirt on people.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure by like, homeboy's like 55th visit, he'd be like. They are young, aren't they? Mm-hmm. I don't believe you the first 54 times, but they are. Oh, fuck. All right.
Starting to put a pattern together.
Some of them
on my 55th trip.
Some of them are like, you already have the footage. I mean, I might as well.
And I do have a great time. I'm already on the hook.
Hey, no one's going to know if you don't say anything. All right, cool. Yeah. I definitely ain't going to say nothing.
Yeah.
I can see that. I mean, I wouldn't do it. Yeah, I'd see that, though.
Yeah.
That's a possibility. But yeah, we'll get into that next episode.
Yeah.
You want to call it?
Let's call it. Let's go have a nice little Saturday.
Yeah, it's Saturday.
Take me to the farmer's market.
There is one downtown. We'll hang out with the boys at Black Onyx.
Yeah.
Should we?
No.
All right.
Go get a tattoo?
No, we can just go say hi. We
Yeah.
can go stop. It's not like you walk in a tattoo
But if we
shop.
don't do it now, we talked about doing it.
Yeah, we're going to go. Thank you guys for watching another episode of Slob on the Pod. Make sure you check out our Instagrams, at Emil Comedy, at Jordan Comedy. Check out the podcast, the Slob on the Pod on Instagram, on YouTube. Make sure you like, subscribe. Please subscribe, guys. We have a goal of 500, and we're at 340, I think. We just hit 340.
Nice.
So the numbers are still going up slowly but surely, one a week. That's fine. I'm totally fine with that. I'm not complaining, but it'd be cool if you guys told your friends about us, shared everything. Thank you, everyone that watches. And
follow 928comedy.com, and we are going to be
follow fucking Cody.
We're going to be at all the open mics next week. We're going to next week.
Yes. We'll be there. I'll put it up right here. We'll be there. I'll put something Monday then, so that way they know. Anything else?
I love you.
I love you, Emil. Happy New Year's, guys.
Happy New Year.
I just like saying that, dude. Let's just keep saying that.
We got to stop at some point.
Let's say it all January.
No, it's too long.
Yeah, all right. All right, guys, we're out.